Alright, we are live again playing through Dragon Age Inquisition. Sorry for the long hiatus, but had other things to worry about. But anyways, right now we are going to continue the threat that remains and travel to the Hinterlands. So, anyways, let's get this playthrough started. Let's talk more action, I suppose. And
Creator, see me kneel.
yeah.
For I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in places you have blessed.
Keep in mind this is also a little commentary playthrough as well, so if you don't hear me talking, that's why. I'll try to get this done within an hour, at least this part done within an hour, so
There is but one
Glenn.
God, and he is our maker.
That's nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
Let's see, scout the Hinterlands. We avoided the fighting as best as we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselli and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, yet we've been unable to get through the fighting. Scout Harding. Okay, let's fast travel here.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thetis.
Oh, wonderful.
The Hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
I've news, sir.
What is it?
You may want to look into this. Nothing to report, sir.
Watch your step. Mother Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
One down.
Not even a challenge.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker. We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
More coming our way.
It's done.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Not through any choice of mine.
We seldom have much say in our fate, I'm sad to say.
So you agree with them?
I don't presume to know the Maker's intentions, for any of us. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
But don't you stand with the rest of the Chantry?
With no divine, we are each left to our own conscience, and mine tells me this. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
You make it sound simple.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us. or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
We'll see.
It's good to have commerce restored. Not many goods here.
Right. We all do. That's why.
You sure?
You know. Very well.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
You were concerned about refugees starving?
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Interesting reading. Could be worth a look.
Let's see here, what do I do next? Seems like I might be spending a lot of time in the Hinterlands, so...
This would make a good place to camp.
Placed the skull out here, and for what purpose?
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
The Templars aren't looking any better here.
One down.
We should move on. We can only restore order by securing an alliance.
I'm watching you, Varric, just so you know.
Well, that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. What did I do now?
Nothing. Yet. Just keep it that way.
Varric Tetris, paragon of good behavior, at your service, Seeker.
got buried. But now he's back. Saga of Turja Brightaxe, her mother. Turja Brightaxe, proud her Turja Brightaxe, proud her tribe, free from the follow, fat bellow. Built in battle, fed on and fighting, strong from struggle did they grow. Deep in caves and stone men tried, Cinder's warriors, stout and strong. Meet the tribe with axes, ready armor, leaning toward blade long. Spoke with Tyridia, did her lover, gentle whisper shall she make. Dwarven heart her sounders simple, still honor thus she bade. Let the tribe, the dwarf men know, their caves, where they belong, not with battle but with trade. Cinder's dwarves give peace unbreaking. I suppose I can try to go ahead and close another rift. let's get established in the Hinterlands first. Well, that was annoying. Forgive my language. That one seems like it's just gonna be a pain in the ass, so I'm gonna go on and just set up camp elsewhere. I need to get supplies in order for this to be successful. There's a way that I can go around that.
Redcliffe Village should be just ahead.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Bandits ahead!
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Back me up!
could make camp here. Nothing to report, sir.
Alright, let's see. Now that power has grown with me, I'm gonna head to the war room and see what's next for my adventure here. The Inquisitor's Past. Inquisitor's Path, shall we say? Sorry.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you. Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do, Chancellor.
That laudable humility won't stop the Inquisition from using the misconception when it suits them.
The Inquisition claims only that we must close the breach or perish.
You say that now, Commander. We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
Remind me, why are you allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
All things in this world are finite. What one man gains, another has lost.
I have heard rumors of a way to
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
I'm thinking I'll go ahead and return to the Hinterlands another day. So next will be, I suppose, Bally. Is it Val Royeaux? Which I think is Valley Royeaux. I could be wrong. Just Val Royeaux. However I pronounce that. It seems like I'm pronouncing everything wrong here. So, but anyways, I think I'll just stop my playthrough the moment here, and whatever to decide on, whether I return back to the Hinterlands to do certain side missions or whether I continue on in the Threat Remains. My goal really is to get done the Threat Remains first before I do any major side missions, but anyways, I'll go ahead and end the stream here till the next video though. Keep breaking.